Alright guys, so here's a video of the stuff my parents got from Canada. They went on a trip to Niagara Falls, and that's all I'm gonna say. And unfortunately I didn't come, so what I'm doing is I'm just showing you a bunch of stuff they got. So we're gonna start off with this, the very famous Canadian maple candies, maple sugar candies. Basically the things shaped like leaves. Haven't opened it yet because maybe another time, but not now. Got the Smarties, not to be confused with the little things that are in the wrappers. These are different. They are made by Nestle, obviously. Nouvelle emballage, which means new package. And they're basically like M&Ms, but not really, but they're kind of like M&Ms. Make them last and all that stuff. And my camera just went out of focus there for a second. Yeah, whatever. So, yeah, and you got the stuff on the back. I'm just gonna open my window so I can get in some natural light, although that is pretty hard to see, so I apologize. Okay, so let's try this again. So here you got your nutrition facts, all that blah 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 stuff. 15 Smarties, and there's oh, it actually doesn't say serving size. It just says per 15 Smarties. So that's interesting. That's a crazy little nutrition label. Where's that? Okay, that's maybe too much. Oh, natural light. There we go. That's better. You can't really see it, so I'm gonna move it out of light. But yeah, nutrition facts, all that stuff. It's in French and English. But yeah, very interesting. So we got that out of the way. Got some Canadian money here. And this is the very famous $5 bill that a lot of things I see on the internet have him defaced as Leonard Nimoy or Spock, as he's normally known. And, yeah, the interesting thing I like about this is it's, like, plasticky. It's plastic, not paper. Or maybe it's, I don't know, I think it's plastic. You can see right through the currency, which is very interesting. And then here on the back, you've got your Canadarm2 and Dexter, which is on the International Space Station, and you've got your little astronaut there, which I think is very interesting. It's like, compare it to the US dollar bill. This is a single, I don't have a 5 with me. But you can clearly see, in fact, if I overlay them on top of each other, you can clearly see the Canadian dollar is bigger in terms of width there. The length, I want to say, is just about the same. Of course, I can't really tell that for sure because they're not aligned properly. In fact, actually, I think the US dollar is maybe the slightly longer, like very, very slightly, like that much. Or maybe not, I don't know. But it's very nice, I like this Canadian money. And here we got some Canadian coins, which there's a lot of, you may see. Quarters, beaver nickels, and the schooner dimes, I call them. Yeah, and then, my parents actually had some loonies, but they didn't bring any back, which is a shame, but, you know, what the heck. And you also may notice there's no pennies, because pennies were discontinued in 2013 in Canada, because they cost too much to produce. They're basically, the cost for them to make was worth, or no, I'm trying to figure out how to word this, but the cost of them to manufacture was greater than what they're actually worth, so they just discontinued them. Here I've got a little 10-pack of Timbits from Tim Hortons, which is very nice. Nice how these guys went about 400 miles to me. In fact, I'll open it up, but I'm not going to eat any. I'm just going to take a look. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 Timbits. So we're not getting ripped off or anything. Of course, I have no idea how much 10 Timbits costs, but here where I live, they have Dunkin' Donuts, and there's only like 25 and 50. And I think 25 is like $5. I think, I'm not so sure, and then like 50 of them is like $8.99 or something. I don't know, because I haven't actually been to Dunkin' Donuts in a while. And last but not least, yes, you might be surprised to see this, but this is actually legal in Canada, but not in the US. These are actually banned in the United States because, yeah, you can hear the toy inside there. even says so here. It says not for children under 3 years. My camera just went out of focus again. There we go. Toy not suitable for children under 3 years. Small parts. Blah, blah, blah. And it's also in French, too, because Canada, again. But yeah, you can clearly see this. And then there it is in French. But yeah, amazing how one of these managed to make it into the U.S. Because, I mean, maybe like 1 or 2 is fine, but if you have like 1,000, then the Border Patrol is going to be like, okay, what do you got there? But yeah. So there we go. We got our little Timbits and our cute little our money, our $5 bill, our Smarties, not to be confused with the other kind of candy by the same name, manufactured in the U.S., and this as well. Oh, also, this Canada shirt, 1867, and it is Canada Athletics. And no, I don't play hockey, but I really wish I could. But unfortunately, I should have started that maybe when I was a kid, 10, 15 years ago, but I didn't. So yeah, so there you go, and yeah, Kinder Surprise Egg banned in the United States, but yet there's one in it. Sneaky me, sneaky my parents, because they're the ones that went. Anyways, so I hope you enjoyed. Peace out.